to the Recovery Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Miller. I'm a stroke survivor and grateful recovering alcoholic. And as we stand on the threshold of a new year, I'm thrilled to unfold the blueprint for Season 2, which begins on the very first day of January. So, 2024 is a time of renewal, reflection, and anticipation. And we gear up for Season 2 of the podcast, launching January 1. We are going to embark on an even more interactive, insightful, and inspiring experience together. And I can't wait to share what I have in store for you, seriously. So first up, we're introducing something called Your Stories, Our Journey. And when I say we're introducing, I mean I'm introducing a segment dedicated to you and your experience, strength, and hope, your questions that keep you up at night, your obstacles that you face, and struggles that you can't quite get past. So I'm opening up the platform for the podcast for you to share your experiences, strength, and hope with other listeners. So imagine having an episode where your story lights the way for someone else walking a similar road. So look out for submission prompts on recoverydailypodcast.com website and on social media. So if you're not following me yet or following the Recovery Daily Podcast on Facebook or LinkedIn, or you can find me on both of those platforms and on Instagram, look for me and follow me, and I will be requesting submissions for any questions that you have. I might pose a question and see if other people can give me like what your experience is, and maybe offer some strength and hope with maybe something I'm struggling with, or something that I may have heard about in recovery or something like that, and you can contribute your ideas and stuff. So I think Season 2 will be more of a symphony of shared experiences for all of us so that we can learn from each other. And next in 2024, for the book lovers out there, we're going to start a segment called Reads and Recovery. And this is going to start with a few books in the first quarter, and I've picked out 3 books. They are The Unexpected Joy of Being Sober. There's another book called Dry, a memoir, and there's another book called Blackout, Remembering the Things I Drank to Forget. So we'll read and review books that resonate with recovery. So the first quarter will be about sobriety, and I'm looking forward to doing quarter 2 on stroke recovery. So that'll be really interesting. And then we'll branch out into mental health and maybe some other directions. So I think it'll be fun. So it's not just about discussing the book, it's really about finding pieces of us within the stories of others and learning from them. So I will add the titles of the books that I've picked to the show notes so that you can get a head start and see it. So since I can't read with my eyes, I listen to Audible books. So I'm going to go on Audible and see if I can get these so I can listen to them. So more on that, but that will be fun. And then next, we're also peeling back the curtain on the relationship between creativity and recovery in our series that will be called Creativity in Recovery. So whether it's painting, writing, or any other form of expression that stirs your spirit, we'll explore how these outlets can be pillars of strength in our recovery. And of course, your masterpieces, if you choose to do so, can have a place to shine on my website, in a gallery, and through social media channels. So think about not only how you express your creativity, but where you go in your mind when you're there, when you're doing these things. And that's where recovery is. So I have found recovery in woodworking. That was in the very beginning of my sobriety that I did woodworking. And I still like it, but my head's been hurting too much to do it right now. But I've also found recovery in painting and baking, as you know, and sewing. And I know others that find recovery in crocheting and knitting and songwriting and drawing. So look out again for more information about that. It'll be coming. And I'll also request for submissions for creativity and recovery. So that'll be super fun. But wait, there's more. Challenges encourage growth, gratitude, and physical well being. And these are also going to be a part of 2024. So, from the reflective practice of doing something like gratitude journaling to doing an exhilarating plank challenge. Those people who know me know that I love me a good plank challenge. So we're going to uplift each other in spirit and in strength. And so I'll be doing it with you and sharing my own journey through each challenge. So look out for a challenge per month. So as we count down to season 2, we've only got a few days left. Let's gear up for a year of connection and growth and inspiration. It's more than just a podcast. It's a community, it's a movement, and a shared path for all of us. There are some of you that come here every single day. I see you. I can see, well, I can't see you, but I can tell there's the same number of people that are like avid listeners. And I'm assuming it's the same people because I see when I post a podcast, it's like the same number of people that listen to it like right away, like the next day. And then there's another large group of people that are coming. It's like the second wave of people who are coming later, that are still working through, I think, picking and choosing different episodes that they want to listen to. So I consider all of you just a part of this movement with me, a part of being a wave of like hope and excitement. And I want you to be a part of this with me from day one in 2024 also. So stay tuned. Please talk to each other. Some of you know each other, so talk to each other, spread the word. Let's get excited about, dare I call it a book club? I don't know. I'm already a part of a book club, and I don't want to compete against my other book club. But we'll think of exciting ways to do this reads and recovery thing. And also think about what kind of struggles that come to mind as you've listened to the episodes over the past 6 months, and maybe what questions you've had, or has there been a particular episode that you're like, yeah, me too? Like I saw a comment that came in yesterday that said, there's some great tips in this episode. I'm going to practice some of these. So it's that kind of stuff. Like I'll provide an easy way for you to just ping me and ask questions or give comments and stuff, and then I'll just bring you into the conversation. Don't worry, you don't have to be on the podcast, but I would love to be able to read comments and stuff that 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 you listeners want to submit to me. So that sounds exciting. It'll be exciting for me, and I think it'll be exciting for all of you as well. So stay tuned, and we'll step into season 2 with our hearts full of anticipation. And we're not just sharing stories with each other, we're transforming our lives truly. So that's your sneak peek into season 2. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.